Welcome to the first episode of Don't Sleep. I am your host, Pee Wee the Plug, 1/4 through the wire, number one Knicks fan in the world, aka Mr. Know-It-All. And in this series, we're going to be having film sessions about players that I believe are a little bit under the radar and that I don't want you guys to sleep on. In this first episode, we're going to be going over Darius Bazley. I introduce it with some similarities between him and one of my favorites of all time. But we go into a lot of details about what makes Darius Bazley special and why I think you shouldn't sleep on him. So without further ado, let's get into it. So before we dive into Darius Bazley's film all the way, I want to start this film session off with side-by-side images and video of Lamar Odom and Darius Bazley. Growing up, my favorite players of all time are Penny Hardaway and Kobe Bryant. But outside of those guys, Lamar Odom is definitely up there for me. Being a kid that was taller, played bigger positions, but wanted to handle the ball because everybody else in my family, my dad, my brothers were guards, and I was taught from my dad all guard things. I always looked at Lamar Odom as a player to patent my game after when I would go to middle school games and I would be playing center, but I would have my moments where I could put the ball on the floor, make a pass. And Lamar Odom, I gravitated to him because I felt he was the same way. He's like a guard in a forward's body. And Darius Bazley, when I watch him, or when I first saw him, I instantly said, Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom. And somewhere on my Twitter, I called him Lamar Odom Jr. Right when the Thunder drafted him, and they played like preseason or something, I saw it instantly. I mean, even it makes it easy when you see these jump shots, how similar the high release point up there. It makes it easy that they're lefties. You know what I mean? So now it's super obvious or whatever. But I mean, even the ball handling, like Lamar, natural. Just you can tell he grew up playing on the playground, flashy passes. But even Darius Bazley, who isn't as sharp with the handle as Lamar, he has just natural ability when he's moving with the ball. It's just natural to him, and we could just watch them both go to work, and it's so similar. It's almost scary. There's a few plays where I just put them side by side for y'all, and it's like Lamar Odom is Darius Bazley's uncle or something. Here's a play where they both get baseline jump shot opportunities. This is when Lamar played with the Clippers, one of my favorite versions of Lamar. And then obviously we have Darius Bazley right here against the Denver Nuggets. Jokic doesn't want to get beat, so what is he going to do? Obviously, give some space, right? Darius Bazley, a little hesitation jab just to fill him out. But just like LO, Lamar Odom over there, just boom, butter. So similar. I mean, it's a little scary. It's a little scary. And again, I know I'm a basketball nerd. These are plays and similarities that people wouldn't find or wouldn't care because it's just a mid-range sideline shot, but it's just so similar. Let's just watch it one more time off the catch. I'll let it play straight forward as they both get into that jump shot. You can see the high release lefty, both number 7, about the same body type because Darius Bazley has a little bit of muscle and things to put on his body to catch up LO, but I think he will. But it's just certain things that I see when I watch. The way that they move, the mobility between both of them. Like I said, the handle. This is another situation where Lamar Odom is coming down with momentum. Darius Bazley, same thing. He has momentum. And let's watch Lamar Odom first. See, he protects the ball, steps through, finish. Watch Bazley, momentum, protects the ball, steps through, Embiid, and finishes cleanly. And we take them back. Let's get them back around the same time. Boom. Starting the momentum from Bazley. Starting the momentum for LO. Step through. finish. Little Kobe love at the end for Lamar's finish. But yeah, man, incredible. One more time, fast through for y'all, because a lot of y'all in the comments of the Malachi Flynn video said that y'all would have liked to seen some of the videos play through. So there we go, play through. Yeah, Kobe, gotta love Kobe showing some love to Lamar. But yeah, man, protecting the ball, stepping through. That's something that we're gonna see a lot of from Darius Bazley. Couple more side by sides from him and Lamar Odom, just because it's only right. I can't not show y'all the side by sides because they're too glaring. They're too similar. You know what I mean? Like I said, obviously them both being lefties helps. Obviously the left hand helps. All of that, of course, only helps. And I know the left side with Lamar's film is a little not so much of what we're used to, the HD and everything. But this is early 2000s, people. Bear with me. But boom, see Bazley. We're going through Bazley first. Gets Isaiah Stewart moving those feet. Fill him on the hip, spin. And then we finish him with our offhand. He's a lefty finishing righty. Lamar Odom. Brad Miller against the Sacramento Kings. This is a great game for Lamar Odom. It's one of Lamar Odom's best games as a pro. If you're not familiar with Lamar Odom, this game I'm almost sure is on YouTube. Incredible game for him. Goes right at Brad Miller, gets his feet moving, gets him on the hip, spinning, finishes. He finished with his left. Lamar could have finished that with his right, though. Come on, LO. Same thing, though. Taking guys off the dribble, getting these bigs to move those feet, because you know bigs don't want to do that. And I'll let it play through. Spin, finish, side by side. I can't make it up. It's too easy to see the comparisons. Even this right here, not much to break down here, but it just shows you they just have some plays that are just kind of so identical. Darius Bazley against the Raptors. Lamar Odom against the Seattle Supersonics. Lamar gets the ball, goes right up on two Sonic players, yams it. Bazley gets his own rebound, right over two Raptor players, yams it. Both yamming. I'm gonna let it play through so y'all can see it in full speed. Right when they both get the ball to power up. Let's get Lamar on his power up. Jakob. Scary. These are dudes. It's scary because these are dudes that we're referring to as 6'10 guys, but with guard-like handles and skills. And again, we almost down our last players. I promise we're gonna get into the Darius Bazley show. But my gosh, some of these players are just crazy. I needed y'all to see. So I couldn't be the only one to see these things. So before we go through fast pace, Michael Olowokandi, former first overall pick, gets the ball to Lamar. Again, patting his spin with a little float. Sexy. Super smooth, super sexy. Nothing spectacular here either, but it's just showing you they just have natural similarities. But both wearing the headband even in the film right now. They both got the headband on. Like, this is just stuff that you can't make up, man. This stuff Lamar Odom should work out Darius Bazley. Please blow this video up, y'all, so these two can get some communication if they don't already. But they should definitely work out with each other because it's the same thing. Chris Paul, excuse me, too little. Float right over him. Butter. Let's rewind you back to where you put it on the floor. Let's rewind you back. Fast pace, full through, spin, float, money. Can't make this stuff up, y'all. Can't make this stuff up. This is our last one, last side by side, so we can really dive into Darius Bazley. First 10 minutes is just side by side with him and Lamar. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
Nobody else on YouTube can give you this type of content right here. For all my basketball heads, this is real content. I'm not talking about Michael Jordan versus LeBron James debate. We really getting into basketball over here. Let's go through LO first. This is Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob, not known for foot speed. Let's keep that in mind. Not known for foot speed. LO, one dribble, hard. He already got him. Feet in cement. That one where it took everything in Robert Horry hips to keep up with that one. And then like a guard, switching direction really quick, but between, got him on his side. Now the length is too much now. And he finished over 3. Samaje Walker, Mark Madsen, and Robert Horry. Same thing with Bazley. He has a guy that's a known defender, Robert Covington. He just takes him. One dribble hard, crossover, switch direction, just subtle, change direction. Now you're on my side and my length is too long. You can't be on Lamar Odom or Darius Bazley's side or Giannis Antetokounmpo or Ben Simmons. These guys are too long. Once you're on their side, you're beat. You're practically beat when you're on their side. Because watch when Darius Bazley stretches his arm out, it's an open layup. Covington reached, but even if he didn't reach it, let's just say he tried to contest, he would only get about here, possibly foul him and give him a 3-point play. Take it back from the top. Let y'all, we'll play it through for my people that like to just see it played through. Too similar, man. Too similar. Shout out to Lamar Odom, man. One of my favorites. Now we can get into Darius Bazley by himself. I'm gonna start the plays off just going through. This is Darius Bazley 1-on-1 against a guard, Darius LeVert, and just handling him and going right at the rim. Simple. I mean, for him to be at this with this type of body, this 6'10", right? And you look at time, you look at situation. This is a regular season game, but this is 18 seconds in the shot clock. This isn't like a desperate play. Nah. Moses Brown, he doesn't space the floor, so it isn't like it's 5 out and he's just going against people. They're doing a good job of spacing the floor with different guards out here, obviously, but that's every NBA offense right now. But you still got one step in. He's all the way in the paint off Brown. He's off his guy. He's on him. It's not easy, but it's Darius Bazley. Cross between the leg. Cross. Carries the verse, tries to reach. No, sir. You reach, I teach. And then, boom. I'm going right at the rim. Left-handed. Certain things you just can't teach, man. Certain things you just cannot teach. Right here, I like this play a lot. And I'll let it play through first, like I said. I'll let it play through. Going around Russ, right over the top of Alex Len. These are simple plays. But when you really break it down and understand, Darius Bazley is a 6'10" power forward or small ball center. I think he's a point forward. Yeah, this is actually not power forward. This is point forward. That stands for point forward. Clear that. But anyway, when you break it down, though, it looks simple and fast. It just looks like a regular play. But you got to understand, this is what makes him so special and so unique and why you shouldn't sleep on him. He's going off the dribble against a guard. Again, he just made Darius LeVert reach and teach and miss. Same thing with Russ. Although they aren't Kawhi or the top tier defenders, these are still guards who laterally should be able to keep up with a forward, so to speak. But no, Darius Bazley goes past them with crossover moves, not strength or anything like that. Crossover, got Russ. And then protects the ball, long strides, and is able to finish over a 7-footer with ease. He does this regularly. This ain't a lucky shot. He's going to finish in this film session. He's going to finish over a lot of 7-footers with ease after getting past guards. We talk a lot about unicorns and bigs who can shoot. This is unicorn shit to me. Going past a guard with a crossover from the perimeter, way out here. Right? And the Thunder, this is a designed play that throughout the film we will see. The Thunder do dribble handoffs where Darius Bazley can get it. The defense has to communicate some type of way. He gets momentum to go downhill. He gets around whoever is in front of him, whether it's a forward, center, guard, whoever, and he finishes at the rim over bigger defenders with ease. That is not to be taken lightly, in my opinion. This right here, nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. We'll go through it fast motion. Just a simple catch and shoot. But when I'm going to call this right here, and you'll probably hear this a lot from me during my film sessions or even the Don't Sleep series, this is a key. We're going to call this a key, y'all. This is a key. Okay? And what keys do is simply unlock doors, right? Keys open up doors. Shout out to the Clips. Keys open doors. This is a key because all he is doing is catching and shooting. But what this does is add another layer to his offensive skill set. So now people have to respect him as a shooter, as a catch and shoot shooter. He's a threat. He can make those. Even if you're not a 40% shooter, the way the NBA is played today, you just want to be respectable. That's why a lot of people are hard on Ben Simmons for not shooting at all, because you want some type of respect, right? You want some type of respect. This is a perimeter-centric pace and space game that we live in today. You want to be respectable. And this right here opens up a lot of doors when he's able to make that type of shot. And I'll show you why. This right here is another key. We're going to show why all these keys are going to make sense. This right here is another key. But this is how keys open doors. Peep shot clock, 4.9. Pokashevsky has the ball. Look at his foot. My gosh. What the hell is going on over there? Kicks it out to Darius Bazley. Old Darius Bazley, which is AKA last year. Rookie Darius Bazley. This is a charge. I was going to do a video like this on Darius Bazley last year, coming out of the bubble. I had a series I was going to do called Let Me Put You on Game, right? But now this is the Don't Sleep series. But the old Darius Bazley from last year, the rookie, he would have saw clock up here. But he would have caught and he would have drove. And with that drive, what it did was ran over at veteran guard Ish Smith, who knew the switch. And that's a charge going the other way. Second year Darius Bazley catches it. One dribble. Stop. Pull up. This is practice. This is what he's doing in the summer, right? I don't know Darius Bazley personally. Never met him. But I guarantee it. He is probably in the gym working on this shit right now as I record this. This is basketball 101. I can bet money that he's practiced this shot in the gym right now, this summer, because this is just basketball. How many guys do workouts and you just, a cone is right here or a cone is right here, wherever, right? Or if sometimes you don't have a cone, but a cone is just a fake mock defender and you just one dribble pull up around the elbow in the mid range, right? Maybe in today's world, y'all just shooting out here because of Steph Curry. Maybe y'all just only shooting there. But me growing up, working out with my dad, working out with a lot of different people, mostly just my dad or my brothers, we did shit like this, one dribble pull up. But this is another key because it's opened up so many doors. He's made a three early in the game. Bertans, maybe it's not even because he made the three early in the game. Maybe it's just because Bertans is just out running in defense. You know, the game is about reactions. So you're not even processing who you're running out to sometimes. You're just running out. You're just defensive rotations. But some people are going to run out because they're going to know he made one earlier, which is what I showed the very previous play. And now they close out, and now you can attack them there, and you pull up. And him being able to make this shot is everything in the world because you're not always going to have the driving lane because guys like Ish Smith are going to be ready to take the charge right there. And last year, he would have had that charge. So now, think about just these plays against this Washington Wizards team. He went around Russ in the first play and finished above Alex Len. He just caught and made a 3 from Kenrich Williams. Now he's getting ran off the line. One dribble, pull up. He's giving you everything. Going up. You don't want to give him the drive because he can finish over 7-footers. You don't want him to catch and shoot open shots because he can make them. So now you don't want him to drive and you don't want him to get the open shot. So you run off the line and he can even, boom. And this is what I call taking what the defense gives you, which I think all of the special players do, especially the great scorers. This play right here, we'll let it run through. This is why during the draft, I was saying if I was related to any of those players in the draft, if they were my younger brother, if I was their agent, I would want them to go to the Thunder. Because playing for the Thunder allows you to have opportunity. So like I talked about with Darius Bazley with the one dribble, step in, run off the line, mid-range jumper. You work on that in the gym, and that's how you get your confidence in your game and on your moves. It's by doing it in the gym. You do it. You take 500 shots a day in the gym. You make 500 shots a day. So when a game comes around, you don't second guess yourself because you know I made 500 of these shots a day in the summer. I made this shot 5,000 times. Why would I second guess myself now in the game? But a lot of teams, especially in NBA with young players, they don't have opportunity for the players to work on their moves or to display their moves during real NBA game settings. The Thunder do. And even though they're getting their ass blown out, this is still an opportunity for him to work on summer moves during real life basketball because that's the best. It's no better game than a real game. You know what I mean? No better experience than actual real game. And this is a play where, just like we did with Malachi Flynn, this defender never set their feet because all they're anticipating is the drive. One dribble between my legs, hop into my shot to get some comfort and some momentum into my shot, and I'm rising, I'm above it. Now, I worked on this in the gym all summer, so that was where my confidence came. Now I have another layer of confidence because I did it in the game. Now I know that I can do it. My teammates know that I can do it, and my coach know that I can do it. So the next time I do it, nobody looks at me crazy or upside my head. I've shown that I can do that. I'm proving to you I have that in my bag. Boom. And I'm proving it to myself at the same time, which is big. And I love that the Thunder allow that for their players. I think that's big time. Here against the Warriors, what I like so much about this play is as Kenrich Williams is throwing him the ball, as he's catching it, his head is turning. He's already surveying. He's already in motion, number one. That's how Michigan teaches their players, by the way. If anybody want to go play Michigan basketball, Franz Wagner did the best. They teach their players to move with the ball. You move on the catch, so you're already one step in front of your defender. Okay? But that was just a side note. I'm a basketball nerd. Don't judge me. Boom. Catches it. Eyes. Already surveying the field. What is Draymond doing? He's not coming over to take this away because if he was, I would just throw it to my teammate, Isaiah Roby, over there in the corner. But nope, he's showing favors to Roby. So now the Red Sea is parted for me. Protect that ball. Dribble through that gap. Whoop! Plant that one. Kevon Looney. Cut him some slack because statistics say we're mostly guarding right-handed players. So sometimes these left-handed players can do these awkward, unique moves that we're not used to guarding, and it's extra steps. Feels like it's just travel, and the footing and timing is all over the place because you know what I mean? It's like you gotta process that information different and quicker. And Looney is just out of it. Bazley doesn't even show the ball high as if he's about to shoot. So I don't know what Kevon Looney was looking at, but whatever. Step, and we'll go through. 1, 2, wide open layup. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's let that play all the way through. Boop, stop. 1, 2, at the rim. This dude is special. This dude is special, y'all. This dude is highly special. Next clip. This is a guard. This is a point guard. Point guards are typically supposed to have quicker feet, especially laterally. Let's see what Darius Bazley does to I almost call him Malachi Flynn. Nico Mannion. Boom! That's how I finish. That's a guard. This is a guard. This is a forward. You're used to seeing the guard make the forward move out of his pants or move out of his shoes. But now, unicorn shit, it's reversed. The forward shakes the guard out of his boots, jumps off a trampoline, and makes everybody say, oh, business decision. I don't want to be on Slam Magazine poster series. I'm going to move out the way. Come on, y'all. Don't sleep on Darius Bazley. Don't sleep on Darius. Everybody, this is 6'10", 215. He's going to continue to put muscle and stuff on his body. He'll be 225, 230 at some point in his career, like a Lamar Odom. Maybe 215 is a little, maybe I'm giving too much credit. But come on. He's not supposed to be able to do these things, man. Every 6'10 forward ain't doing this. Yikes. D-Baze, I see you. Again, he's win against guards. He's win around guards. I had Russell Westbrook, Karis LeVert, Nico Mannion. He shook out of his shoes. Now, imagine what he's going to do to forwards and guys who have slow foot speed. Darius Bazley, come on now. Let that play. You know what he's doing. Right around you and one. Easy. It took him no effort. He didn't even get in his bag for that. All he did was between your leg, 1, 2, and 1. Thank you. It's really simple, man. It's really simple. When we break it down, it get real simple. But it's effective. And those are the best players. The guys who just take what the defense is giving them, and it's just simple, man. It's just simple. I'm going around guards with faster foot speed than you. So why the hell wouldn't I go around you? How many dribbles does he take on his actual move? 1, 2, 3. 3 dribbles. And he's around him for and 1. I'm just saying, man. This right here, coming off the screen from Moses Brown. DeAndre Ayton does a good job cutting him off, not letting him get what he wants. But watch what Darius Bazley does. This is his patented move. Opens him up, attacks him, gets him moving. Yep. Now I'm spinning off of you. Layup. So no, I'm not. You take that away. You take away the drop. No, I'm not settling and shooting a contested jumper right here. Nope. I'm not panicking. I'm just probing. Boom. And now we turn. Soon as you get comfortable thinking you took me out of my play, you get on my hip, open up, spin, you're gone. Let that play through for y'all in fast motion. No, okay. Boom! Spin, I'm at the bucket. Darius Bazley, doing Darius Bazley things. Against the Suns again, Cam Johnson, Tony Bradley, Aiden. Comes to the screen. Nothing there. This is the other part of Darius Bazley game that you got to love. Nothing there. Great, incredible pass off the bounce. Momentum. Catch it right there. Just a great pass that allows Kenrich Williams to catch it into his momentum and go right up at Aiden. All in one motion. Bounce on a dot. Boom. That's a long, look how long that arm is. That shit don't even look real. Mikal Bridges' arm. So you got to make that pass precise. Look at that arm, bro. That shit look fake. Great pass from Bazley. That's another part of his game that's only going to get tapped into, as we go on and progress. Keys. Catch and shoot over my cousin, Javon. What up, boy? But keys. Just keys. We ain't break shit down with that. It's just catch and shoot. But again, it's a key, right? Why is that a key, y'all? Because of shit like this. You make one, you respectable to have to close out. Go right. Nobody attacks closeouts as good as Darius Bazley. I peeped that in his rookie year highlights last year. He just attacked closeouts so well. That's all I was going to talk about a lot with his rookie highlights. With the series I was going to do last year was his jab series. He has an incredible jab series. He attacks closeout so well that the better he shoots the threes and the more respectable he is, that people fear him and have to close him out in any circumstance. He has long strides. That one step right there, he does that so much and so well, and then he just gets on a launch pad and he's just dunking. And now I'm just taking what the defense gives me. If John Collins is afraid and backs up, I'm taking that shot and I'm making it. And I've showed them I can make that. But now if he does it, I just keep getting easier and easier baskets. He can get about 10 points a game just off layups and dunks. And then they're going to have to start fouling him, and you got to make his free throws, But that's why that's a key. It just opens up the floor for him so much. Here again, Gallinari, his size. But like Dark, he has no chance. This is a guy who he's 6'10", he's a forward. He sets screens, and now he's receiving a screen. It does not get any more versatile than that. And now Gallinari, collect the ball, 1, 2. That's a gather, so it don't count. 1, 2, right over you. It's real easy. Same game. They changed their uniforms. Crazy. NBA is kind of crazy. But now, again, we've seen him take guards, forwards. Now he has a center. He stops, slows it, go right around you, Capella, spin, and I'm over the top, just like I did Alex Len. He comfortably finishes over long shot blocking defenders with ease. That's why I say unicorn, man. Unicorn. Open you up, stop it, open you up. Once he open, spin. That little spin gives him enough time to get his shit together and go right above them and makes it. And he does it routinely, man. He does it routinely. This is just Darius Bazley being Darius Bazley. It's nothing to break down, but it's just the fact that we talked about all the skills, the shooting, the jab series, the ball handling, and then he does shit like this too. Contorts his body and dunks. Like, don't let me not forget that part. I had to put that in there so y'all don't forget he's also athletic as hell. And then now, after all of those things, the game becomes simple. This is a little later in the season. Now we just playing basketball. I'm taking what you give me. You go under Furkan Korkmaz, splash. Right? I told y'all that the Thunder love this handoff because it makes these two defenders communicate. And a lot of teams that we've seen throughout this film and that we will continue to see throughout the film, a lot of guys don't communicate or there's miscommunication. And Darius Bazley gets downhill for dunks, or he goes under, but he doesn't go up. So y'all just giving him a shot, which I understand. You would rather Darius Bazley shoot than drive on you. But now when he's making it like this, now what do you do? Right? Same thing here. Like we did against the Nuggets on the fast break. Furkan Korkmaz so focused on beating him so he can't drive that he's willing to give up the shot. Bazley, dribble between the leg, hops into his step, get comfortable, get set, splash, watching it full speed. Catch, hops into that shot. Does the hop a lot on his shot. But I like it because it gets him into his shooting motion comfortably. Now Furkan don't know what to do. He done hit him with 2 threes, one off the dribble, step back. Look, trying to beat the screen, wraps him like a guard. Not a lot of 6'10" guys can do that. Joel Embiid, come over. He has to wait. I'm probing like a point guard would do, like CP3, my former teammate last year, like I watched him do so many times. That split second of him having to wait opens up a window. What do I do with that window? I feed Moses Brown. That little window, that little timing of Embiid having to wait just a tad bit for Furkan gives him a window to get it through. Because Embiid is almost there. And jam. That's Point Bazley right there. That's Point Baze. Goes right at Embiid. That's what I love about that play. Matisse Thybulle gets behind him. I'm going right at Embiid. Another shot blocking big. I don't care. Another screen. Guess what I'm doing? Going right at Embiid. Right through his chest. I'm out here. I don't fear Embiid. Again, versatility. He's a screen setter now. Dives, rolls off the pick and roll, finishes above all the magic. Let's see how many. That's two. Yeah, that's two blue jerseys over there. Comfortably finishes. Very next play. Now what is he? Now he's the ball handler in the pick and roll. Versatility at its finest. Very next play. Horford. Nice pocket pass, D-Bays. I love this. He's coming off a double staggered screen. Right? Just shows you all of the different ways and arsenal and all of the layers to his game. He's coming off a double staggered curl. That's incredible. They don't hey, you got to be able to, man, everybody don't get this play called for them. That's all I'm trying to say. I know a lot of people are just viewers, but this is not a play that you call for everybody. Comes off, catch, boop. Right there. Look at that. Step back. Step right over Aaron Gordon. Splash. Incredible play, man. Now against the Lakers, same thing. Just like against the Wizards. Drive you off the three-point line. Old Bays would drive, and he would run over Schroeder, and that would be a charge. Just like against Ish Smith and the Wizards. But he stops on a dime, elbow. That's money. That is money. Layers, man. Layers. The dribble handoff. Remember. The dribble handoff. Comes and gets it. Get a bunch of momentum. Isaiah Stewart, poster. Because look what the dribble handoff does. This is an incredible play. I love that the Thunder run this so much for him. The defenders have to communicate. This is a young Piston team, so of course they don't communicate. He don't know if Sekou don't know if he's switching, if Sadiq is coming back. They all off communication. That they both guard Roby. Sekou, this is crazy. Sekou just leaves him. Sekou says, "Hey, fuck that. I'm cool. Go ahead, D-Base. Get yours." Hey, Sekou, we gotta watch him. He might be shaving points. What the hell is this? He literally just says, "Hey, I'm going ahead. Do your thing, brother." He watching him go. You don't realize that this is Sadiq Bey? What the hell? But anyway, launch pad. Yes, sir. Thunder up, boy. Thunder up. Downhill, momentum. Look at the pass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How did he get this pass through, y'all? Look at this pass. Don't throw it here because Josh Jackson is ready for it. So he waits. Right through. Maladon misses it, but it just shows you, man. If Darius Bazley is ever in a situation on a team that's going to allow him to be like a point forward, kind of how Ben, Giannis play, he don't have to do it 24/7 and be no point guard, but you can really run him with like a second unit and let him play. He can play with anybody if he's playing like this. He's going to make defenses collapse. You get those type of easy looks, oh man, Darius Bazley can give you 18, 7, and 7, man. 18, 7, and 6, 18, 8, and 5. He can do some shit like that. You just got to make that shot, Theo. Or Tio. I always don't know if I'm saying Maladon's name right. Let's get back to it though. The dribble handoffs that I talked about all video. Again, somehow there's no communication, or it's just a good screen. I won't say no communication, but a good screen. He's trying to open up a gap. Saban Lee experience from playing at Vanderbilt. Gap, step back, let your teammate through the gap, shoot through the gap. But it's too late. And then, like against the Warriors and other parts of the film, it's that left-handed guys do this so well. Right-handers are catching up, though. We starting to do it. But just that one extra awkward step, and the timing is all off from Sadiq Bey on the help. Just step, dunk. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Now this is him against the center again. We seen him against guards. We seen him against forwards. Slow ass center. And he don't even really use the speed. He just go around him, but he, boom, strong arms him. And then look what he do after the play. You little boy. Look at Shea over there being a great teammate and cheerleader. That's for my... Hey, Shea, you see me? I'm out here strong muscling these boys. Let that play one through. One more time. Full speed. Get off me. Little boy. I'm strong. Muscle, man. Oh. I like that. I like that a lot. This is one of my favorite plays. I've seen him do this a few times. Last year he did it a lot in his rookie highlights. Jab. That's that jab series. Test the water. Okay. He ain't bite too hard. Now he bites because he don't want to drive. Spin. Step back. Mid-range shot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fast pace. Step, spin, step back. Oh my gosh. Like, come on, man. Guys, man, 6'10" guys aren't doing that. Imagine if Giannis did that or had that type of move in his game, man. That's a Kevin Durant-esque move. It ain't as smooth as KD, but like I'm just showing you, Darius Bazley has layers. Now he's posting up a smaller John Wall. You can put him on a block. Mismatch. He's just a walking mismatch. Finish. Walking mismatch. Mismatch conversation. Let's keep it going. Go right at your center, just like I did Jahlil Okafor. Put him right in the basket like he's a little guard. One more time, D-Baze. Show him. And he ain't even finished filling out his body. I'm going right at you. You a baby to me. Now, Zubac want to give up the shot. And what does Darius Bazley do? Y'all should already know. I'm going to wait to see if y'all can guess. Can you guess what he's going to do? Have you been watching, taking notes? No, you haven't, so you got it wrong. No. JK, you got it right. You're right. He dribbles between his legs and hops into his shot like he's done so many times we've seen against the Nuggets on the fast break, against the Sixers, over Korkmaz, now over Zubac. And we'll let it go. Fast motion. Dribble between the leg, hop in your face. So I just put you in the basket like you were a 6-foot guard. Then I take you off the dribble, hit a 3 in your face. Ty Lue got to take you out the game. He got to take you out the game. Last couple plays. Torrey Craig, take you off the dribble. Excuse me. We in here. Muscle. Look how he flex on him. Gots to love it. Then I like this right here. Another key catch. He hesitated, but he still made it. Jason Tatum over there got some words for him. What y'all think Jason Tatum's saying? Let me know in the comments what you think Jason Tatum is yelling to Darius Bazley right there. He probably saying, hey, that was lucky.
So there you have it. Those are my reasons why I think Darius Bazley is special and why you shouldn't sleep on him. From his size, his athletic ability, his natural ball handling skills, his continuous adding to his three-point shot, which is a key, and even the steps beyond that. The one dribble pull up, you know what I mean? The passing, the slight pick and roll play, the versatility of being able to be the pick and roll guy who sets the screen, and also being able to be the guy who receives a screen. All of those things are going to continue to add to each other, along with those keys to open up more doors for his game to continue to develop and to give him so many options on the floor that in a couple years, I think a lot of people are going to see this guy coming and think it's from left field. But in reality, it's been right here in front of our faces. As always, I am Pee Wee the Plug. I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think and what you took away from this video, anything that you learned. And also drop some suggestions on some guys that you may want to see in the future in this Don't Sleep series. As always, I appreciate you guys. I'm out. Peace.